It's time to go courtside with Sammy B and Lee on Q92. This is the Sarta High School Basketball Game of the Week, powered by the Sarshone Auto Group. Tonight's showdown is also brought to you by Friends and Family Credit Union, Bell Stores, Nate McFarland with Howard Hanna, Luca Downtown and Basil, AWP Safety, GMC Heating and Cooling, Southway Fence Company, Ample Storage, Morris Brothers, Perspective Designs, and Nate Blair with Ameriprise. The lights are bright, the gym is alive, and the stage is set. Let's send it courtside to Sammy B and Lee live on Q92.
And good evening, everybody, and welcome to North Canton Hoover High School. Tonight, Federal League action on Q92. It's the North Canton Hoover Vikings and the Lake Blue Streaks. Hi, everybody. I'm Sam Berkman, as always, joined by my partner, Lee Foster, as we come to you courtside here on the Q. Blue Streaks and the Vikings, a little Friday night Federal League hoops, as we're not quite in the home stretch yet, but we're getting close as the tournament drawings are just a couple of weeks away and a couple of more regular season games after that, and then it's time to put your name on a bracket and we'll be off and running. Vikings are warming up to our right, Blue Streaks to our left. Shooter, what are we looking at here tonight? Well, between these two teams that obviously know each other very, very well.
It's crazy to me that you just said we're going to put our name on a bracket. It feels like it wasn't that long ago. We just kicked this baby off. I think two teams that are currently going in different ways. Right? Hoover had a big setback against McKinley and Jackson in the same week. Came back and absolutely blitzed Amherst, Steel, and Green by 38 apiece. Lake started, on the other hand, the season well, 3-0, and they've struggled lately. They're just not scoring the ball well, still working in some young kids. And when you're playing freshmen and sophomores, by about this time at the end of January, their middle school season's almost over. So I think they're hitting that kind of mid-season wall a little bit. But, hey, when Tom McBride's there, you've always got a chance. And obviously Mike Louie doesn't leave anything to chance on his side. So it's either a slow, grinded-out game, I think a lot like we saw Tuesday night with McKinley and Perry. One team wants to play one way, one team wants to play the other. If this is in the 40s or 50s, I think that Lake can hang in and be close. If Hoover gets to 60-plus, I think they run away with it.
All right, it's senior night tonight. We said thank you and the such. I don't want to say goodbye yet to the seniors because they still got a lot of stuff to do, but great class of cheerleaders and players and moms and dads and all that. We had that before the game tonight. So good luck and best of luck to all of those young folks. And we're going to take our break. We'll come back into the starting five at the anthem, and we'll tip it off. It's Hoover at Lake, your courtside with Sammy B and Lee on Q92. Tonight's game by Sarta, the Stark Era Regional Transit Authority, and presented by our good friends at the Sarshone Automotive Group. Stay with us. stopped by the Hoover Pep Band before tonight's ball game here at North Canton. Don't forget, throughout the night, we will be giving you updates courtesy of our AWP safety scoreboard. McKinley Ignatius battling tonight. You've got Perry in action against Green. You've got Jackson Glen Oak and some other games going on in and around the county. We'll keep you updated all night long here on Q92. As we mentioned, Hoover 11-4 overall, and Lake comes in with a record of 5-10. Next week, we not sure where we're going to be at on Tuesday, Friday. We'll let you know via social media, of course, all our platforms, and of course, right here on Q92. I recognize two of our officials tonight. I know Stevie Smith is the one on the far left. He's been doing it for a long, long time. Not sure of the other gentlemen, but they got their officiating coats on, ready to peel those off and get ready for ball.
They've all got great haircuts, and let's get to these starting lineup powered by our good friends at Southway Fence Company. All right, buddy. For Lake, head coach Tom McBride. Sammy just mentioned 5-10 overall, just 1-7 inside the Federal League. They'll start number 45, Gavin Salsnick, number 15, Lucas Strayer, number 2, the point guard, Zach Novak, number 12, Logan Miller, and another big man, number 21, Luke Fremonsky. Different lineup for Coach Bluey tonight. You mentioned 11-4. They're 6-2 inside the league, sitting 2 games back at Camp McKinley, one game ahead of Perry, so it's the sole second spot. They're going to start a quartet of seniors, led by number 20, Brady McCann, starter there. 22, John Collins, a senior. Another senior, 14, Jimmy Taylor. Number 30, Jack Jones. And they'll round it out with one junior. Their go-to man, number 32, Hunter Hirschberger.
There are your starting lineups presented by the Southway Fence Company. And we're just a couple of minutes away from hoops here on Q92. Don't forget to follow us on all of our social media platforms at Q92 Radio, at Q92 Sports. You can check Lee and I out as well at Courtside Sam Lee on Instagram and X at Courtside Sam Lee. All right, we're just about ready to roll. The Vikings going to be in the white jerseys and the white shorts with the black numbers and letters trimmed to the orange. Blue streaks in the traveling navy blue jersey shorts, white numbers and letters trimmed in the red and white. Mike Bluey, the head coach of the North Canton Hoover Vikings. And, of course, Tom McBride, the head coach of the Lake Blue Streaks.
Always an interesting start on senior night, right? You got to let your guys play. Got to let them get a start. Only one normal, and I guess regular starter in that lineup with McCann. So how does this look early on with no Newell and no Martin? I presume Hunter Hirschberger is going to run the point here to get it started for the Vikings.
So we're just about ready to roll. Players on the floor. Officials are ready. We hope you're ready. We're ready on Q92 as we come to you courtside from North Canton. So it's going to be Lake looking for that second win in the Federal League. Jack Jones will step in there and get the tap for the Vikes, and the senior wins control. And we are underway at North Canton on Q92. Vikings going to go left to right here in the first quarter. And a long three is up and good by McCann on the left wing. Hits the three, and the Vikings take the early 3-0 lead.
Hey, that didn't take long. I don't know if you want to leave the best shooter in the gym wide open on the first play of the game.
6 seconds in. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Coming off the screen. Long three on the right wing. No by Dreher. And the rebound picked up by Hunter Hirschberger. He'll bring it to the left of the key. Brings it over on the right side to Jones. The senior throws it out on top to McCann. 7:25 here to go in the first quarter of play in North Canton. 3-zip Vikings on top on this frigid Friday night again here in Stark County. It'll be 12 below tonight by the all time said and done. Three in the corner put up by McCann. No, Collins saved it in, but it goes right to one of the blue streaks. Saul Swimmer will hand it off and get it down the floor to Novak, and he'll bring it across. Novak on the right wing to Miller. Miller with that white 12 on the back of his Lake Blue jersey. 6:57 to go. There goes a long three. Dreher, left wing, put it up, no. And the rebound on the floor picked up by Hunter Hirschberger. Collins hit the deck, had to get himself off the floor, and he'll hustle down to the other end of the floor. Jones, nice pass down low. Taylor with a right hand, put it up and put it in. There's Drew Taylor, the senior. So both seniors got a bucket tonight on senior night.
Hey, pretty pass from Jones there, too.
Absolutely. 5-0 Vikings, 6:32 to go in the first quarter of play. Dreher over on the right side. Now back to the top of the key between the circles, picked up by Taylor. Dreher, a little penetration, kicks it on the right wing. 6:22 to go in the first quarter, just underway here in North Canton. 5-0 Vikings with the lead. Blue Streaks with the basketball. Novak had it stolen by Collins. Hoover's got a 2-on-1. Collins cups it, goes all the way down. No, Hirschberger bobbles it with a slam.
Hello.
Hunter Hirschberger, right place, right time, hustle play, got the jam, and a timeout by the Blue Streaks and Tommy McBride. 6:06 to go in the first quarter. It's Hoover 7 and Lake nothing. We'll take a quick break and come back. It's the Sarta High School Basketball Game of the Week presented by the Sarshone Automotive Group.
I got that on video.
Waste any time. Getting an early timeout here in the first quarter. 5:40 to go, clock running. 7-0 Hoover with the lead. Saltzwimmer on the baseline. Saltzwimmer, a little hop into the paint, kicks it back out to Miller. Left wing Dreher, they'll shoot that three. Way off. But Novak got the rebound for Lake. So the Blue Streaks keep it alive. It's their second offensive rebound of the night. And now Novak will bring it out to the Viking logo and set up. Vikings 7, Blue Streaks nothing. 5:15 first quarter here. So the Hoovers are pitching a shutout right now.
The Hoover vacuum sucking
Hoovers
him up on D.
That's right. Almost another turnover. McCann almost got it away, but Saltzwimmer kicks it on the left point. Out on top to Miller. Miller on the right side. Vidmonsky will throw it around. 4:55 first quarter. Hoover still on top 7-zip. High post Dreher. Now Saltzwimmer. Well, Hoover's having I was going to say Lake's having a tough time just getting open.
It reminds you like the Kinley Perry game Tuesday.
And they're not even, Hoover's not even like going hard man right now.
No.
Saltzwimmer gives to Novak. It's inside, reverses the pass down low. Nice jumper. Little popper up and good by Vidmonsky. First two.
Blue Streaks finally on the board here, 3.5 minutes into the first quarter.
7-2 Vikings. Hirschberger on the right wing. Hunter takes a couple of dribbles and throws it out on top to Collins. Swings it left wing to McCann. 4:15 first quarter. Hoover with the ball. Vikings on top by 5. Collins fumbled it over to Hirschberger. Gets it back to Jones. He tried to get it inside. It's taken away by Novak. Vikings turn it over. Here come the Blue Streaks in transition. Dreher forces it up. In and out. No good. Rebound picked up by Hirschberger. Here comes Hunter to the Vikings left to right in transition. Taylor will drive. Missed the layup. No good. Jones had his hands on it. Saltzwimmer took it away. So the Blue Streaks with the ball in the backcourt now. Hoover with a little pressure. They'll fall back and 3:44 to go into the quarter. Vikings 7, Blue Streaks 3. Miller in the corner for 3. It's good. So Miller gets the Blue Streaks off the schneid from the three-point line. 7-5 Vikings. 3:32 first quarter of play. Senior night here in North Canton. Blue Streaks turn up the pressure. Over and back, and it's going to go back to Lake.
It was 7-0. It looked like Hoover was just going to run out of here, and all of a sudden, Blue Streaks creep right back in. How long does Coach Bluey go here without some of his normal guys?
You know, usually it's
like about 2-3 minutes.
Well, yeah. I've seen senior nights where it's like the first dead ball.
I know.
You know, but I mean, I guess different situations, different teams, different nights, but maybe he's just going to let them roll in the first quarter and bring in the starters and have at it. Geyer into the corner. Saltzwimmer, 17-footer on the baseline, though. Ball got knocked out of bounds. So Newell and Martin still on the Hoover bench. They've not gotten in tonight because of Coach Bluey going with the senior starters tonight here on senior night. 3 minutes and 5 seconds to go first quarter. Hoover with the ball. They lead by 2 now. Hirschberger right baseline. Goes inside on the elbow. Flicks it up with the right hand and scores. He's got 4. And the Vikings up 9-5. 2:50 first quarter.
Makes it look so easy. Just glides around.
Hirschberger, one of the better players in the county. Still got one more year to go. Right side, Greer. He'll throw it into the corner. Long three, up and good by Geyer. Blue Streaks have found the range from Triple End. It's a 9-8 ball game now, Hoover. Vikings quickly at the other end. Hirschberger dumps it down to Taylor, put it off the glass and scored. Drew Taylor with 4. Now it's an 11-8 ball game. 2:22 to go.
Pretty fast there.
They've had 3 really nice passes in the paint when they've had the ball tonight.
They have.
Novak at the top of the key almost got fouled. Here on the right side, Saul Swimmer turns, 6-footer in, out. Nope, rebound picked up by McCann. Here come the Vikings with 2:10 to go in the quarter. In transition, Taylor's going to drive again, way up on the glass. No good, but the follow by McCann is good. McCann with his 5th point of that other end of the floor, driving and scoring. Geyer got everybody behind everybody at the other end. Blue Streaks found him in transition. He flipped it up and in. It's a 13-10 ball game.
Lake staying in this 2-3 zone here, partner.
That's probably a good idea.
Well, I think with this crew, there's a guy who don't want to leave.
Cross to Hirschberger. Now McCann in rhythm. 3. Back to the rim, a little flat with that one. Jones got the offensive rebound. Tommy Mack wanted to travel, but you're going to get a foul. And here comes, well, not quite yet. Vikings are ready to wholesale sub here as soon as they get the opportunity. Here comes Connor Knoll. Here comes Dre Martin. And here comes Roman Geiselman.
Yep.
Good job by the seniors tonight for Hoover. Did a nice job.
I'll tell you what, happy for Drew Taylor. He gets 4 points there in that first quarter.
$1:30 to go first quarter. 13-10 Vikings. McCann's got it way out on top. Newell, left wing, throws it down low to Geiselman. Inside out they go. Hirschberger, 3, up, way off.
Wow.
Rebound picked up, out of bounds, back to Lake. 1:18 to go. 13-10 Hoover by 3 on Q92. Tonight's game brought to you in part by the Friends and Family Credit Union, by Bell Stores, GMC Heating and Cooling, AWP Safety, and the Southwave Fence Company. Appreciate all of our tremendous sponsors and the members of the Courtside family.
The best.
1:05 to go in the first quarter. Tight game here now. 13-10 Hoover did have a 7-0 lead to start. Blue Streaks chopped it away, and now they're back within 3 with under a minute to go in the opening quarter. They're out to Saul Swimmer on the wing, picked up by Newell, now Miller. 50 seconds to go. Vikings in the home white tonight. Blue Streaks in the traveling blue.
I wouldn't be surprised to see him take the last one here.
Looks like they're going to try to spread things out here a little bit. And right now, Mug Bluey says, let's come out a little bit tighter if you can. 35 seconds to go in the opening quarter. 13-10 Hoover by 3. Sam Berkwin, Lee Foster tonight on Q92. Ryan Rainsberg back at the studio tonight. Into the corner, Miller. Passes on that 3. Saul Swimmer almost fumbled it away and gets it back. 20 seconds to go. Lost it again, got it back. Martin all over it. Good defense by Hoover. Lake with the ball now. Saul Swimmer kicks it. Novak, baseline. Saul Swimmer had it again, fumbled it away and got it back. 8 seconds to go. Saul Swimmer throws up a shot over the rebound with 2. With 1, Martin won't get a shot off, and that's the end of the first quarter. Tommy Pride says, what was going on down there, fellas? 8 minutes in the books in the first quarter. It's the Hoover Vikings 13, the Lake Blue Streaks 10. It's the Sarta High School Basketball Game of the Week presented by the Sarta Automotive Group exclusively on Q92.
Sarta need more opportunities for a strong community, new customers for small businesses, healthcare patients to their appointments, New Start County businesses, students and faculty to classes, and seniors to their activities. Sarta community partners count on us for so much. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes, and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles. Sarta serves the community, and the community supports Sarta. Where to? SartaMe.com.
Shop Meijer and bring more good to game day with Buy 5, Save 5 deals on Watch Party fan favorites. Mix and match and save $5 when you buy 5 or more go-to party items, like select varieties of DiGiorno frozen pizzas and Late July tortilla chips. 24 packs of select Pepsi products, plus deposit where applicable, and Brawny paper towels. The Buy 5, Save 5 deals at Meijer. Now that's the good life, a good deal better. Exclusions apply. See all deals in the Meijer app.
You're listening to high school basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
Welcome back to Q92, Q92radiosports.com. Second quarter underway in Hoover. 13-10 Vikings. Blue Streaks with the basketball. 7:45 to go here in the first half of play. Lake down 7-0 at one point. They've got it down to 3, and now you wonder if Coach Tommy's going to really tell his guys to be a little extra selective at the offensive end of the floor.
They haven't.
Because
like,
even though they're down 3, it's almost even.
Well, they're happy where they're at.
Absolutely.
But, I mean, Novak the whole game has just kind of looked like slow motion. We're just going to take our time. They're not in a hurry at all.
No, Cole O'Lear into the ball game for the Vikings, number 12. Blue Streaks with the ball, just playing a little pitch and catch now. Novak to Miller will rise and shoot a 3. In and out, no. Hirschberger got the rebound for the Vikings. Throws it down to Connor. Newell for 3. That one's off the back of the rim, no. Rebound loose on the floor, picked up by Caden Koblenz, who's checked in. He gives it away. Here comes Dre Martin at the other end. He will drive, shoot, blocked from behind by Novak. But the Vikings keep possession of the ball. Holy cow.
They were way up there, weren't they?
Hirschberger 3. Rim, no. Rebound inside, kept alive by Geiselman. Newell for 3. That's good. Connor Newell from downtown. Top of the key, he loves that spot on the floor. 6:43 in the first half. Vikings 16, the Blue Streaks 10 on Q92. Novak on the right side. Pass underneath, nobody home. Out on top, Fedmonsky now. And a whistle and a foul on Connor Newell. First foul of the quarter on Hoover. First on Connor Newell.
I thought they would have got a jump ball there as they both went up.
It was
to
close.
The bucket.
It was close. Check out our AWP safety scoreboard coming up here in just a little bit. Keep you in tune with what's going on in and around the area as far as high school basketball is concerned. Blue Streaks now with the ball down 6. 16-10, 6:20 to go in the first half of play. Koblenz gets it out on top to Brer over there on the right side. Brer. Again, Lake just being very, very deliberate with the basketball. Turnover. Hunter Hirschberger at the other end of the floor in transition. Geiselman rolls it around the rim and no good. Well, they had the right idea. They just couldn't put it in. Here comes Novak at the other end for Lake. They'll get it out to Peyton Koblenz, the freshman for Coach Tommy McBride. 16-10 Hoover, 5:45 in the first half of play on Q92.
I mean, deliberate's not the word. They're not, holy Moses.
Cutting to the basket, nothing there. Great, will get it back out on top to Fedmonsky. In the corner, 3 way short by Geyer. Picked off by the Vikings. Here comes Cole O'Lear to Connor Newell. Newell, little stutter step into the paint, kicks into the corner. Hirschberger, 3. Good. That's exactly how you run the transition offense there. 7 for Hirschberger, and Tom McBride wants another timeout. 5:16 to go in the first half. Hoover 19, Lake 10. It's the Sarta High School Basketball Game of the Week presented by the Sarta Auto Group on Q92.
Northeast Ohio loves high school sports, and Sarshone Auto Group takes pride in supporting our local high school teams. Sarshone Auto Group serves our community with the best selection and the best service on America's best vehicles. From Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and more. Come to Sarshone Auto Group, an official partner of the Cleveland Browns and the place where Northeast Ohio comes to drive. Visit sarshone.com.
You're listening to high school basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
Back here at North Canton on Q92, courtside. It's 19-10 Hoover over Lake. 5:15 to go in the first half. Up at the Jar in Akron. Halftime, Akron leads Kent State 38-29. Cavs and the Suns a little bit later on tonight out west. Another turnover by Lake. Martin in transition. Hunter reverses it up. Couldn't get it to go. Dre Martin inside, trying to get a shot off. Can't. Throws it out on top to Hirschberger. Right side, Newell. Newell goes right, crosses over left. Hirschberger left wing 3. Back to the rim, too strong. Boy, Vikings got away with over the back there, but it didn't matter because it went off of Geiselman and back to the Blue Streaks.
Yeah, I thought Geiselman might have got him there.
McCann in, Hirschberger out for Coach Mike Bluey.
I mean, I think the question is now, partner, where does Lake find offense? They got the Koblenz boy in, who we saw play a really nice game earlier in the year.
Double team to the backcourt. Novak gets out of it. Almost threw it away. Picked up by the freshman. Taden Koblitz puts it up with the left hand and scores.
Yeah, that was right on cue.
So Taden Koblitz with his first two. 19-12 Hoover. 4:28 to go in the first half. Stick around. Halftime activities will be coming up. We'll get you the latest news and weather. We'll come back with stats and get you ready for the second half. Dre in the corner for three. Line drives it off the rim. No. Tipped up in the air. McCann got it. Put it up. No. And the loose ball picked up by Lake. Here comes Novak. He'll bring it across the timeline. The Blue Streaks are coming right to left, right in front of us as we come to you courtside here on Q92. 4:07 to go in the first half. Blue Streaks down by 7. In the corner, long three, up and good by Dreher. Lucas Dreher from downtown. Blue Streaks have been decent behind the three-point arc tonight. It's 19-15 Hoover with 3:47 to go here.
Yeah, 3 of 8 so far. Not bad at all.
No. O'Lear in the corner, McCann. Back to Cole. Swings it over the left side to Martin. Kicks it left wing to Newell. Back to Martin. Dre. Jab step to the right, puts the ball on the floor, swings it on the right side. 3:32 to go in the first half. Blue Streaks now picking up the defensive rotation and intensity a little bit this time down the floor. Still 19-15 Vikings. McCann deep on the right wing. 3:17 clock running in the first half of play. Newell open. 3. Good. Boy, your defense should do all that work for 30, 35 seconds. The guy step back and hits a 3 on you. That'll drive you crazy. But that's sometimes the way it goes. 22-15 Hoover. 2:55 in the first half of play. Into the corner. Taden throws it down low. Inside out to Dreher. Dreher on the right side. Lucas. Over to Taden Koblitz. Nice pick and roll down low. Real nice passes inside. Fidmanski put it up on the rim. No good. The rebound picked up by Geyer down low, and he puts it right back up and in. So Geyer with 7. And the Blue Streaks are just hanging in. 27-22. Check it, 22-17.
Every time Hoover's pushed it to 7, 8, 9, Lake seems to
Knock it down.
cut it back down.
McCann's open for a 3. Nope. Rebound, out of bounds. To who? Lake. 2:22 to go in the first half. 22-17 Vikings. Hirschberger and Collins in. Miller in for the Lake Blue Streaks.
Vikings 4 of 12 from distance so far. Newell's hit 2. Hirschberger, McCann with 1. For Lake, Dreher, Miller, and Geyer all knocked down a triple.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Perspective Designs, the official graphics designer of Courtside with Sammy B. and Lee. By Luca in Basel downtown. And Ameriprise Financial and our guru, Nathan Blair. Another turnover by Lake. Well, they've had a few. Here comes Connor Newell in transition. Connor line, lane, floater. Nope, too strong. Rebound picked up by Miller. Gets it down the floor. Here comes Koblitz, the freshman, rocking it down inside off the glass and good, and he's fouled. Taden Koblitz with 4. He'll look for 5 at the line. 1:57 to go in the first half. And the Blue Streaks have chopped it to 5. Now it's 3 as they put it up on the board. 22-19. I want to thank our good friends at Morris Brothers Scrap Metal. We've been doing their thing in downtown Canton for many, many years. That's Morris Brothers Scrap Metal. Ample Storage Units. Check them out online at amplestorageunits.com. And, of course, our good friend Nathan McFarland, our Howard Hanna real estate agent, proud sponsors of our player of the game. 3-point play is up. It's good. Koblitz with 5. 22-20. Hoover. $1:54 to go in the first half of play. Vikings swinging around the arc, trying to get a good shot here. Offensively, Hirschberger 7, Newell with 6, the leading Viking scorers tonight for Lake. Nobody with more than 5. It's Taden Koblitz has got 5. Geyer's got 7. And now Hoover, a little extra deliberate this time down the floor with 1:30 to go. Newell, alley-oop for Hirschberger, went up and hammered it with a right hand. Oh, mama. What a play. Alley-oop and Hirschberger almost just behind his ear with the right hand. He got a big smile on his face down there. Why not? He's got 9. That was a thunderous slam. 24-20 Hoover. 1:05 to go in first half. Hirschberger almost a steal. As Novak's got it on the right side for Lake to Miller. Back to Novak. 58 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now the Blue Streaks are going to spread the floor. See if Mike Bluey tells his guys to go out and play a little man. Saul Swimmer at the top of the key. Triple team looking for help. Gets out of it. Rare on the left wing. 40 seconds left to go in the first half. The freshman Koblenz comes out to get the ball. He's immediately picked up by Connor Knoll. Caden going to go baseline. Koblenz picked up his dribble, needs help, throws it to Miller. Miller fakes the three, picks up his dribble, goes down to Saul Swimmer, put it off the glass and scored. Gavin Saul Swimmer with his first two. They were patient. They got the look inside, 24-22 Hoover. 15 seconds, Hirschberger three, good. Hirschberger's got 12. He can slam and he can shoot. He's got a dozen on the night. 8 seconds to go. Blue Streaks will hold for one. Hoover by 5. Lake with the ball with 3, with 2. Shot inside, put up no good. Rebound McCann, and that will bring us to the end of the first half here in North Canton. Vikings with a 5-point lead after the first 2 quarters of play. It's North Canton 27 and Lake 22. The big halftime report's coming up next. You're listening to the Sarta High School Basketball Game of the Week, presented by the Sarshone Automotive Group, exclusively on Q92.
Sarta need more opportunities for a strong community, new customers for small businesses, healthcare patients to their appointments, new Stark County businesses, students and faculty to classes, and seniors to their activities. Sarta community partners count on us for so much. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes, and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles. Sarta serves the community, and the community supports Sarta. Where to? SartaMe.com.
Peace of mind. It's one of the most important benefits that we can offer at Friends and Family Credit Union. Welcome to Family Secure Checking. It offers unrivaled security to protect your everyday finances and purchases, as well as comprehensive identity theft protection and reimbursement coverage, credit file monitoring, benefits for travel, shopping rewards, and cell phone protection that includes repair or replacement for up to 4 phones on your cell phone plan. It's time to bring a friend into the family.
From the newsroom, I'm Clint Marshall with a halftime edition of Q92 News. More bitterly cold wind chills expected across the region tonight. A cold weather advisory in effect from 7 this evening through 11 Saturday morning for Stark, Carroll, Columbiana, Mahoning, Portage, Summit, and Trumbull counties. Wind chills could fall between 10 and more than 20 below zero. Area residents will have more places to stay warm. Sarta has announced extended lobby hours at its transit centers through Monday. The Cornerstone location in downtown Canton will be open from 6 a.m. to 9:15 p.m. Alliance from 6 a.m. to 8:45 p.m. Massillon from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. Belden Village from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sentencing set next month. The Stark County Common Pleas Court for a man who admitted to his role in a deadly shooting in Canton. 33-year-old Corey Partee will be sentenced February 26th after pleading guilty Thursday to negligent homicide and tampering with evidence in the October 4th death of 35-year-old Christopher Smith. Court records show Smith was shot in the hip, and Partee later removed a gun from the scene on Market Avenue North. High bonds have been set for suspects in a fatal Canton shooting. 18-year-old Nico Marshall of Canton charged with murder. 33-year-old Nathaniel Sanford of Delroy charged with complicity and tampering with evidence. Each had bonds set at $2 million. 20-year-old Kamani James of Massillon, facing tampering charges, was given a $300,000 bond. Status conference scheduled for Wednesday. Charges resulted from a Wednesday afternoon shooting on Allen Page Drive Southeast that killed 20-year-old Tashawn Smith of Massillon. 19-year-old Devion Newman of Massillon is scheduled for arraignment Monday. Man was arraigned today in Canton Municipal Court on multiple weapons and sex charges. 42-year-old Stephen James of Castalia charged with attempting unlawful sexual conduct with a minor, improperly soliciting a minor, carrying a concealed weapon, resisting arrest, and possessing criminal tools. He was taken into custody Thursday in the 2500 block of Helen Place Northwest. James accused of using a cell phone to solicit sex from an undercover officer posing as a 14-year-old girl. He also pulled a loaded handgun during his arrest. More news after this.
Missed the big game? Don't worry, Q92 has you covered. Check out our SoundCloud page where you can relive every exciting moment. From high school football, basketball, baseball, and softball to Mount Union football and basketball, we've got it all. That's every broadcast from this season, and even classics going all the way back to 2016. Follow Q92 Radio on SoundCloud and never miss a play, a call, or the thrill of the game. Q92 Radio on SoundCloud, your home for every game, every season.
Alliance fire officials say a chimney fire Wednesday afternoon caused about $5,000 in damage, but no injuries. Firefighters from Alliance, Washington Township, and Sebring responded to a single-story condo on Tanglewood Avenue after a passerby reported flames coming from the chimney around 5:15 p.m. The resident escaped safely along with another person from an adjoining unit. The blaze was contained to the chimney area. Inspector Chris Waffler says creosote buildup is the likely cause and reminds homeowners to clean their fireplaces regularly. Owners of Green Tree Apartments in Canton say they're working with the Postal Service to resume mail delivery. Residents of the Market Avenue North building have not received their mail in at least a week. A spokeswoman for the U.S. Postal Service said the mail had not gone through because of reported fecal matter in the foyer. A resident told the paper he'd been picking up his mail at the post office. He says he's lived in the apartments for a month and had not seen any sign of unclean conditions. Concerns over fire suppression and water pressure have prompted the West Branch Board of Education to declare a facilities emergency at the Beloit campus. Interim Superintendent Matthew Manley says fire alarms and sprinkler systems are working, but water pressure could drop when fire hydrants are opened. The cause is unclear. The lines are owned by Beloit and water supplied by Sebring. The district is seeking grants and contacting lawmakers to fund necessary improvements. Thursday, the board also approved the 26-27 school calendar, setting the first day for September 9th and last for June 3rd, and agreed to participate in the College Credit Plus program with Youngstown State University. The deaths of a girl and a man in an officer-involved shooting in St. Clair Township were ruled justified. Muskingum County Prosecutor Ron Welch determined Officer Dakota Wetzel did not act recklessly when 29-year-old Joseph Como pulled a firearm. Como and 4-year-old Rosalie Martin were killed and Wetzel injured. Welch's final report on the January 2025 incident says body camera footage showed the entire incident lasted less than 40 seconds, leaving no time for de-escalation. A deadly crash near Salem 3 years ago is headed back to court. Pre-trial hearing now set for April 8th in Columbiana County Municipal Court for 38-year-old Anthony Thornabar of Spencer, West Virginia. He's accused in the death of 44-year-old Trevor Lee Reed of Salem. The Highway Patrol says the January 2023 crash happened at Route 45 and Teagarden Road in Salem Township when Thornabar failed to stop and pulled into the path of Reed's vehicle, which had the right-of-way. Reed died the next day. Thornabar faces misdemeanor counts of vehicular homicide and vehicular manslaughter. We'll return to the courtside for the second half of tonight's game right after the forecast from 3 News meteorologist Mark Johnson. For Q92, I'm Clint Marshall.
A very cold overnight tonight. Brand new record lows will be set everywhere you go. Partly cloudy, our low -12. Very light winds, so no real wind chills. Saturday, partly sunny, cold, a high of 14. I am Mark J. Weather from 3 News.
Craving something hot, filling, and fast? Head to Bell Stores and sink your teeth into the Italiano Double Stack. Hot, satisfying, and made for hunger that won't wait. Bell Buddy Rewards members can pair it with a 20-ounce Mountain Dew and earn 10 cents off per gallon. Big flavor, even bigger savings. Your hot food headquarters. Bell Stores, Ohio-owned and keeping the family on full. Available at select Bell Stores locations. See store for details.
Hey, sports fans, want the latest local sports news, game photos, coach and player interviews, and live play-by-play coverage? Then follow Q92 Sports on social media now. We're on Facebook, Instagram, X, Threads, YouTube, and SoundCloud. Like, follow, and subscribe today. Catch the highlights, relive the moments, and stay connected to your hometown teams. Q92 Sports, your home for everything local sports. Real teams, real action, real coverage. Follow Q92 Sports on social media.
Sarta need more opportunities for a strong community. New customers for small businesses, healthcare patients to their appointments, New Start County businesses, students and faculty to classes, and seniors to their activities. Sarta community partners count on us for so much. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes, and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles. Sarta serves the community, and the community supports Sarta. Where to? SartaMe.com.
You're listening to high school basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
Well, I put those headset on just in time. Welcome back to the Hoover High School. Sam Berkman, Lee Foster on Q92. Halftime activities continue. It's the Vikings 22, the Vikings 27, and the Blue Streaks 22. Uncle Leroy's got our numbers after the first 2 quarters of play. Some interesting numbers here.
Yes, sir. Hoover, after one, led 13-10. 27-22. They lead Lake by 5 here at the break. for Lake in that first half. They were 9 of 19 from the floor for 47%. Perfect 1-on-1 at the foul line, the only free throw attempted in that first half. And 3 of 8 from downtown for 37%. They were paced in that first half by Mr. Geyer. He hit a 3. He's got 7 to lead the streaks. For North Canton Hoover, Coach Bluey's squad, they were 11 of 27 from the floor. 40% did not attempt a free throw. Hit 5 big triples, 5 of 13 from deep for 38%. Hunter Hirschberger, he hit 2 threes. He's got 12 to lead the Vikings at half. Let's not forget a tip dunk and an alley-oop dunk in that first half. They're pretty sweet.
The alley-oop dunk was, I mean, we had such a good view of that. We got to watch it open up, the pass lobbed down.
Oh yeah,
it was just one of those, and then he just goes up and it was great.
Boy, that one was great. I mean, even the tip dunk is kind of hard. You've got to time it and hope it comes
it,
off to you. I mean, it's not like when MJ was going and grabbing them from anywhere and just throwing them back in. I don't think they have that type of those type of hops, but those are pretty cool.
That was really, really good. All right, Jackson was leading Glen Oak 24-16. That was in the second quarter. Let's see what's going on up with the Jar in Akron. Last we saw halftime, they should be underway here in the second half. The Akron Zips and the Kent State Golden Flashes. It is Akron opening things up now. Zips 50, Flashes 33.
AWP scoreboard update halftime. Perry and Green knotted at 21.
Here we go, underway. McCann's going to come right out and shoot that 3 off the front of the rim, no good. And the rebound picked up by the Blue Streaks. Just underway here in the third quarter. Your courtside with Sammy B. and Lee on Q92. And the Vikings and the Blue Streaks going at it on this brutally cold Friday night. Hoover 11-4 on the season, Lake 5-10, but we just had a feeling. You always have a feeling when a Tommy McBride coach team is on the other side, it's going to be closer than you think. And tonight, we're getting that in doses. Miller's got it on the right wing, gets it to Novak. Lake, again, being very deliberate with the basketball right now, and no reason for them to hurry. There goes a 3 on the right wing. Up and good by Lucas Dreyer. And Lucas Dreyer's got his second triple of the night. 7 minutes to go, third quarter. It's a 27-25 lead. Hoover by 2.
Now they have McCann open right there in the corner. Martin swung it one more time.
Now, the Vikings with the ball, they're going right to left now. You got Martin, you got Newell, Hirschberger, McCann, and Geiselman. If you're Coach Mike Bluey, as Martin gets inside the paint and goes it back out to Hirschberger, he says, you know what, I'll shoot the 3. Rim, glass rim, no. Dre keeps it alive. Newell shoots the 3. That's back of the rim, too strong. They tip it up in the air once, twice. Dreyer comes out of there, forgot the pumpkin. Here comes McCann. Hirschberger, open 3. Good. That is a killer. 15 for Hirschberger, 30-25. Vikings by 5. But I was just going to say at the other end of the floor, if you're Mike Bluey, do you mess around with trying to speed this thing up a little bit? Or
I think if they could maybe push it to 7 or 8, maybe show a little, token pressure in the half court or three-quarter court, see if you can turn them over.
Novak goes in, 5, put it up on the rim. No, Novak got his own rebound, turns, shoots, no.
5.
Rebound picked up by Geiselman, hooks it down the floor to Hunter. Geiselman on the right wing, he's going to blow by everybody, scoop, and score. That is the Hunter Hirschberger experience. In transition, he's got 17. He's got more than half. 32-25. Vikings by 7. 5:34 here in the third quarter of play. Dreyer, long 3. That was a little bit short and off to the right, picked up by Martin. Dre coming across the timeline. Top of the key, right side, McCann. Transition 3. It's good. McCann's got 8. Tommy's probably thinking about calling one, but you really don't want to blow another one here because that leaves you with only, nope, he's going to take it anyway. I thought he would hang on to it. So a timeout with 5:14 to go in the third. It's a full. It is a GMC heating and cooling timeout. Hoover 35, Lake 25. We'll take a break on Q92.
Sarta need more opportunities for a strong community, new customers for small businesses, healthcare patients to their appointments, New Start County businesses, students and faculty to classes, and seniors to their activities. Sarta community partners count on us for so much. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 Proline rides for a total of 4 million miles. Sarta serves the community, and the community supports Sarta. Where to? SartaMe.com.
You're listening to High School Basketball with Sammy B. and Lee on Q92.
It is the Sarta High School Basketball Game of the Week presented by the Sarshone Automotive Group. Shout out to the crew at the Stark Area Regional Transit Authority, Ralph and Latrice, and thanks to our good friends at Sarshone Automotive Group. Get your own at Sarshone. 10-point lead. That went from 2 to 10 in the blink of an eye.
In a hurry. And Lake had 2-point blank ones right at the rim. They missed them run out. I mean, holy cow.
We will check out the AWP safety scoreboard here in just a couple of minutes, see what else is going on around the area. Salzman, we're going to go baseline. He stepped out of bounds. Stepped over the baseline. 5:05 to go third quarter. Here come the Vikings. 35-25 Hoover. Dre Martin foul line extended. Into the paint, kicks it. McCann in the corner. Open three. In and out, no good. Rebound picked up by the Blue Streaks. Dan Marakoki has checked in, number 3 for Coach Tommy.
He's got a lot of good looks tonight.
No, our top of the key. Copeland strips that 3, a little bit short. Here comes Martin down to Hirschberger. Hunter foul line. Going to swoop in, blocked by Miller. Good defensive play by David Miller. Here comes Marakoki. Oh, he almost traveled right in front of Coach Mack. Look at Tommy. He says, oh, my God, we got away with one there.
I think he did.
Soul Swimmer out on top. Blue Streaks trying to get in a good shooting rhythm. There goes Miller. 3 ball, too strong. Soul Swimmer battling Geiselman and Newell. The ball goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with Lake. 4:19 third quarter. 35-25 Vikings. Here comes John Collins back in for Hoover. And Geiselman will sit down.
The pace that Coach McBride and Lake are playing, too, is prohibiting them from getting any type of transition buckets. It's just all slow moving to develop, and they haven't been able to get easy.
Blue Streaks in trouble here in the corner. They're packed over their double team. The Soul Swimmer comes out of there with it, takes a jab step, and gets the ball out on top to Marakoki. 4:08 to go third quarter. Vikings up 35-25 here in North Canton. Miller baseline for Lake, goes in with the ball, got bumped away, and we're going to have a whistle and a foul. It's going to be on Hoover. That'd be on Collins. That's his first.
The quarterback.
Caden Oler in, the junior. Connor Newell will sit down. 10-point ball game. Hoover with the lead. Blue Streaks with the ball. Koblenz with the right-hand dribble. Picked up by McCann. Over on the right side to Miller. Swings it to Dreher. Now Marakoki picked up by Martin. Right on top to Koblenz. 3:50 to go in the third quarter. Still 35-25 Hoover over Lake on Q92. Long 3. Koblenz in and out. No good. Rebound. Collins down the floor to McCann. Stolen by Koblenz. Here come the Blue Streaks at the other end of the floor. Dreher feeds it. Soul Swimmer drives and scores.
Nice play there.
Nice transition bucket for Gavin Soul Swimmer and the Blue Streaks. They chop it down to 8, 35-27. 3:23 to go third quarter here at the home of the Vikings. 1 foul on Hoover, no fouls on Lake. Timeout situation. Hoover still has all 5 in their pocket. Blue Streaks are down to 2. 3:08 to go. Dre Martin on the left wing. Jab step left, comes right. Hirschberger swings at McCann in the corner. 3. Good, McCann. That pretty looking shot. He's got 11. Under 3 to go in the third. It's an 11-point lead for the Vikings now. 38-27. Koblenz 3. Back of the rim too strong. Blue Streaks got to hustle back on defense. Martin brings it across the timeline to the right wing. Martin trying to clear out. What we got? Offensive foul on the Hoover Vikings. Not a good position there. And the ball goes back to Lake.
I think they called Marakoki.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
They did call that on Marakoki. His first team foul. 2:43 in the third. 38-27 is our score. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Ample Storage. If you need somewhere to store your goods, Ample Storage Units, the place to go. AmpleStorageUnits.com. Hirschberger in the paint. Little 4-footer on the baseline. No, McCann got the loose ball down to Collins. Put it up the center rim. John Collins in the scorebook for the first time. The senior pops it in. 40-27. Hoover by 13. 2:24. Running clock third quarter. Marakoki threw it away. Here comes Collins. They got a 3-0. Big fella going to go in and try to hammer it and missed it. But the follow is up and good by O'Lear. And Tommy McBride is going to call his 4th timeout. He's probably saying, you know what, either we're going to stop the bleeding now or we're getting on the bus.
I mean,
that's what he's doing right now.
Looking at this now, through 6 minutes of this third quarter, partner, Hoover's won this quarter 15-5 thus far.
It was a 27-22 game.
Yeah, Lake scored 5 points.
I'm sorry. The hell am I talking about?
27-22.
27-22,
yeah. Yep, 15-5 thus far. Lake just, let's see here, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, just 2 of 9 so far this quarter.
Hunter Hirschberger with 17. McCann's got 11, so they have 28 of the Hoover 42. Blue Streaks, nobody close to doubles. Geyer's got 7. Dreher's got 6. And that's pretty much been it for Lake. Lake came in 5-10. Hoover 11-4. So after we're done here tonight, each team is going to have 16 games in their pocket, and they'll have 6 to go before the end of the regular season. Hoover's still got to go to McKinley.
Yep.
In a week or 2. Federal Leagues, I mean,
it's all but done.
It's all but done at this point. Here come the Blue Streaks. They got to make a little bit of a run here now. Dreher on the right side. Flip it out on top to Soul Swimmer. Picked up by McCann. Dumps it off to Koblenz. Koblenz going to go into the paint. Nice move. Got fouled by O'Lear.
I'll tell you what, the young guy, he had 5 in the first half. He's got a couple of threes there that were half down. But at least like he's attacking the basket. He's taking shots. He's aggressive going off the bounce and doing some things where a lot of these guys are not getting that.
42-27, Hoover over Lake. Free throw is up and good. And Koblenz has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points on the night. 1:56 to go, third quarter. Koblenz again. That free throw is good. So Tatum with lucky number 7. It's 42-29. Vikings by 13. 1:50 to go. Third quarter. McCann, another 3, and it's up and it's good. He's got 14, Brady McCann.
Yeah, he's creeping up there. Maybe he wants a senior night player of the game, huh?
45-29 Hoover, 1:38 to go, third quarter of play. You're listening to Q92 and Q92radiosports.com. Koblenz in the corner, 3 hit the side of the backboard. Rebound picked up by O'Lear. It's O'Lear to O'Lear.
I think Collins got a piece of that.
McCann 3. That one's off. Loose ball underneath. Out of bounds back to Lake with 1:19 to go in the third quarter. Hoover Vikings starting to pull away now. 45-29.
McCann's got up 10 of those bad boys tonight, partner. 4 of 10 from out there. But hey, 40% for a high school kid is really good. Just don't ask Miami of Ohio because they all shoot about 42%.
We got Perry 21-21, right?
Halftime.
Okay. Forgot to pass that along. In the corner, Soul Swimmer 3. It's good.
Wow, did Lake need that?
They sure did. 45-32. The Blue Streaks up by 13. 50 seconds left to go in the third quarter. McCann at the top of the key between the circles. He was picked up by Geyer. Now over to O'Lear. Cole wearing number 12. Caden O'Lear wearing number 44. Got to be a pretty cool thing, huh?
Yeah, brother and brother.
Brother out there playing on a Friday night in front of your classmates. Not too shabby. 30 seconds to go, third quarter. Vikings now deliberate with this possession, and wisely so with that 45-32 lead. Almost threw it away. McCann and Geyer are fighting for it. It goes out of bounds. It'll go back to Hoover.
Hey, great hustle play there by Geyer.
Good hustle. You're 100% right.
You don't see, it's not the old school gritty kids like it used to be, the dive on the floor and they're all floor-born. And he sacrificed his body there and went after first team.
20.3 to go in the third quarter. 45-32. Sam Berkman, Lee Foster, good to be with you. Make sure you give us a follow on X, Instagram, at Courtside Sam Lee. At Courtside Sam Lee. We'd appreciate it. 10 seconds to go. Hoover with the ball. Driving. O'Lear put it off the glass and scored. Big Caden with his 4th point of the night. 4 seconds left to go. 3, 2, half-court shot will happen. And that's the end of 3 in North Canton, your score. The Vikings 47 and the Lake Blue Streaks 32. We'll take a break. You're listening to the Sarta High School Basketball Game of the Week presented by the Sarta Automotive Group exclusively on Q92.
High school football exemplifies the true meaning of teamwork. At Friends and Family Credit Union, our team of local friendly professionals offer the same true spirit for our members. With a wide array of products from vehicle loans to personal loans, family secure checking with ID Protect, mortgage, home equity line of credit, and more. For over 60 years, we have the game plan for your financial well-being. Visit any of our 3 convenient locations, online or mobile banking. Now, more than ever, it's time to bring a friend into the family.
Sarta need more opportunities for a strong community, new customers for small businesses, healthcare patients to their appointments, new Stark County businesses, students and faculty to classes, and seniors to their activities. Sarta community partners count on us for so much. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes, and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles. Sarta serves the community, and the community supports Sarta. Where to? SartaMe.com.
You're listening to high school basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
All right, fourth quarter underway on Q92. The Blue Streaks need to rally. They're down 15 big ones as we start the final 8 minutes of play here on Q92.
Vikings start with McCann and Hirschberger. They got 31 and 47 on the bench to start the quarter.
Soul Swimmer on the right wing gets that on top. That's Lucas Dreher. Nice pass inside to Geyer. Puts it up with a left hand and scores. So Geyer with 9.
Is that Nick Geyer?
Yep.
Okay.
47-34 Vikes. 7:25 to go in the fourth quarter. Shout out to Friends and Family Credit Union, where it's always a good time to bring a friend into the family, and by Bell Stores, where we always keep the family on full. High post, that is Caden O'Lear. Got a jump, got a tie up out of that. Ball will stay down here with Hoover. 7:11 to go in the ball game. 47-34. Vikings by a baker's dozen here tonight. Hoover trying to get the ball in. They finally get it to Newell on the baseline. Deep in the corner. Connor brings it out to the left wing, and they'll set up for Coach Mike Bluey. His assistants over there watching intently as the Vikings promptly put that one on a platter. Geyer, shot or pass over to the freshman Copelands. In transition, pops it up and in. And here come the Blue Streaks down by 11. 6:50 to go. Cole O'Lear will bring it across, and here comes Hunter Hirschberger in after about a minute rest. Cole, line, lane, got it caught up in here, hit the bottom of the backboard with the shot, releasing his Geyer at the other end of the floor. Stops, shoots, missed it! Oh, my heavens. Rebound picked up by Dre Martin, throws it down to Cole O'Lear.
They're going to hit a 3 here. Watch.
Into the corner now, Dre. Martin at the elbow. Stutter step, free throw line. Bounces it under to Newell. He better get out of there. He does so, gets to Cole O'Lear in the corner. 6:20 to go in the game. 47-36.
Parker, that would have cut it to 9.
Hoover by 11. Martin on the elbow in the corner. Connor Newell, free. Rim strong, no good. Volleyball all over the gym, picked up by Koblenz. Lake with a chance to chop it again. Koblenz line, lane, inside, out of control. Put up a shot, no, got his own rebound. Saul Swimmer for 3. No, rebound, Geisselman. Holy 5:52 left to go in this one.
Holy cow.
47-36. Hoover by 11 on Q92. Dre's going to go inside with a right hand and drops it off the glass. His first 2 points of the night, Dre Martin.
That's surprising, isn't it?
49-35. Hoover back by 13 with 5.5 to go in the game. Saul Swimmer in the corner for Copeland, so he'll shoot that 3. Bingo! Tell you, I like that kid the first time I watched him play this year.
Yeah, I think at this point in the year, with where your record's at, you just let him play.
Let him play. Play him. Start him and play him. Koblenz has 12. It's a 49-39 game. Martin going to muscle it inside. Newell for 3 on the wing. Glass rim, no. Caden O'Lear with a rebound, put it up and in. Caden O'Lear with 6, and Mike Bluey will call a timeout. It's a GMC heating and cooling timeout. 5:09 left to go. Hoover 51 and Lake 39.
Hoover's got up 24 3-pointers thus far. 24.
That's way more than they take.
9
usually.
9 of 24.
Boy, you would never saw that last year.
No.
No. Ever.
But and I think a lot of that is stemming from the way that Lake's playing them. They've been sitting in the zone. They're kind of trying to protect the paint, and Hoover's getting a lot of good looks. 9 of 24. You're a math guy. What is that?
9 of 24. 8 of 24 would be 33%, so about 31%.
Take that.
But that's, for three-point range, we'll take that every night.
22, John Collins. Number 32, Hunter Hirschberger.
Stick around after tonight's game. We'll have all the stats and scores, and we'll have our player of the game brought to you by Howard Hanna real estate agent Nathan McFarland. Here come the Blue Streaks now. They still have a lot of work to do. Miller's going to rise and shoot a three. Going a little bit flat. Rebound picked up by Geiselman. Throws it down the floor to Hirschberger. Hunter on the left wing. Jab step. Goes inside with the right hand. Flicked it up on the rim. No. Geiselman tipped it. No. Rebound Miller. Gets it down the floor to Koblenz. Here comes Taden Koblenz being chased from behind, and John Collins will pick up the foul. 4:41 left. 51-39. Vikings by 12 here on Q92.
That's the call Tommy Mack was asking for earlier, so they're putting their hands on him and finally gets one.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by the Southway Fence Company, Ample Storage Units, and Morris Brothers Scrap Metal in downtown Canton. Miller's got a seam. He's going to go inside, put it up and in. But Miller, he's athletic. Sometimes I wish he would just be a little bit more assertive with the basketball. I'm sure Coach Tommy feels that way. Miller's got 5, and it's a 10-point game. Hoover 51-41. Foul Koblenz at the other end of the floor. That'll stop the clock with 4:19 remaining.
How about that matchup? The young freshman trying to come get the junior. Koblenz and Hirschberger going at it.
Cavs and the Suns coming up in about an hour and 20 minutes out in Phoenix. No trade yet. A lot of rumors flying around today, but nothing yet. Vikings with them all. McCann, he's had the hot hand tonight. 14 points. Koblenz working on Hirschberger. Hirschberger goes around him, glides, lays it up and in, and he is fouled. Hirschberger with 19. He's looking for 20 on the night. How about that by Hunter Hirschberger?
He goes to the bucket. He just makes it look easy. He said in the first half, he just kind of glides down there.
Hunter Hirschberger, the junior, stepped on this floor as a freshman and has not looked back. Free throw is good. Hunter with 20, leads all scorers tonight. 3:59 left to go in the game, 54-41. Vikings by 13 here on Q92. Sam Berkman, Lee Foster, good to be with you on this Friday night. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast here on all of our social media platforms. That's Fritz has got it over to Saul Swimmer on the baseline. Gavin's going to drive inside, kicks it out on top. That is a long three off the front of the rim. No good by Dreyer, and the rebound picked up by Hoover. That was a 30-footer.
That's a Quinn Kwasniak shot.
Cole O'Leary with a right-hand dribble. Cole feeds it down low. Hirschberger put it off the glass and scores. Hirschberger with 22. And just like that, it goes back to 15 again. 56-41 Hoover. 3:13 to go in the fourth quarter of play. Lake and the Blues tonight. Vikings in the home white. Saul Swimmer back to Miller. Miller, little penetration move and a whistle and a foul. That's going to be on Collins. Yes, his third.
Got Taden Koblenz with 9. Geyer with 12.
I got Koblenz with 12.
12 and Geyer with 9. Hunter with 22 and McCann with 14. Really nobody else doing a ton of scoring in either squad.
3:04 left to go in this one. 56-41 the score. Lake having trouble getting it in. Miller in the corner, long three, rim no. Rebound picked up by Cole O'Leary. How high did he get up there?
Way up,
young fella. Guy. Here comes Hirschberger across the timeline at the top of the key. Swings it to O'Leary on the left side. Back to Hunter on the Viking logo at midcourt. 2:49 to go in the game. Hirschberger foul line extended. In the corner, McCann. Three is good again. 17 for McCann, and that's 59-41. The Vikings up by 18.
That's 5 threes for McCann. Last week he set the school record. He tied it with 6.
Keep shooting. Into the corner, Salt Swimmer 3. That one rimmed in, rimmed out. If they had any hope at all, they needed that 3. 18-point game now. Vikings on top. There goes a 3. Cole O'Leary in and out, no good. Tipped by Collins. Saved in by McCann. 2:15 left to go. Vikings getting ready to sub here with 2:10 left. O'Leary underneath, inside. Collins put it up and put it in. Collins with 4. Mike Bluey takes a full timeout, and we'll take it with him. 2:06 left to go in the game. It's ballooned to 20. Hoover 61, Lake 41. It's the Sarta High School Basketball Game of the Week presented by the Sarta Automotive Group on Q92.
Northeast Ohio loves high school sports, and Sarshone Auto Group takes pride in supporting our local high school teams. Sarshone Auto Group serves our community with the best selection and the best service on America's best vehicles. From Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and more. Come to Sarshone Auto Group, an official partner of the Cleveland Browns and the place where Northeast Ohio comes to drive. Visit sarshone.com.
You're listening to High School Basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
Welcome back to North Canton Hoover. 2:06 left to go in the game. 61-41. Vikings on their way to their 12th win of the season. Lake's going to drop the 5-11. Akron 64, Kent State 43. 4 minutes left to go at the jar.
Hoover foul number 30, Jack Jones, first.
I thought Kent would keep that a little closer. Tell you what, man, John Gross has got the Zips playing some really good ball.
How much is it?
21 now. 4 minutes to go. How about giving us a little Akron, Miami for the MAC championship at downtown Cleveland?
Have they played yet?
Yes.
Miami got them.
Yes. 3 in the corner is up and good. That's Cohen Copeland's from downtown. 1:40 to go. 61-44 Hoover by 17. Collins going to drive over the rim, and the rebound picked up by the Blue Streaks. Here comes Lucas Dreher across the timeline, picked up by Taylor. 1:30 left to go in the game.
I like this too here, partner. Coach Bluey put all the seniors back in to finish the game.
Absolutely.
Classy move.
Maricoki on the left wing, out on top to Geyer. Koblenz. Koblenz got stonewalled over here on the right side. That personal foul is going to be on Preston Lee. That'll be his first personal foul. 1:16 to go in the game. 61-44 Hoover by 17. Stick around. Post-game show coming up at the conclusion of tonight's game. I want to shout out our good friends at Basil and Luca downtown Canton, 2 of the premier restaurants. Get a chance to check them out. You'll be glad you did. Luca and Basil downtown Canton. Thanks to Nathan Blair, our financial guru with Ameriprise Financial. Put your money to work. And thanks to Perspective Designs. That is the official graphics designer of Courtside with Sammy B and Lee. 1:07 left to go here. 61-44. Blue Streaks with the ball. Not anymore, but they threw it right back to the Blue Streaks. Here comes Mason Fritz across the timeline. Exactly a minute to go. Blake fumbled it away again. Here comes Taylor. He lost the ball. Back and forth we go with the turnovers. 49 seconds to go. Dreyer shoots a 3. Back of the rim too strong. Koblenz goes inside. Put it off the glass and scores. Going Koblenz with a couple of quick buckets. He's got 4. That makes it 61-46 with 38 seconds left to go. Foul at midcourt. Hey, kept on going down the floor.
Hey, just a 15-point lead.
34.9 left. Durlin in for the Blue Streaks. Tim Ledrick is in for Hoover.
Watch out.
Taylor, almost over and back.
I think they just let that one.
Yep. 30 seconds left to go. Hoover with the ball. They got a 61-46 lead. Taylor's got it. Got a nice start on senior night. Shot inside, put up no, but a foul was called with 21 seconds to go.
Hey,
post-game show coming up when we're done here, so stick with us on Q92.
I want to give a special shout-out, too, to Hoover freshman coach John Gramoy. Not here tonight. They welcomed in their second baby girl. So congratulations to the Gramoy family, and hope everybody's doing well at home.
Good stuff. Special times. First free throw up in front of the rim and no good. Jack Jones will try another one. Shout out to Friends and Family Credit Union, Bell Stores, AWP Safety, of course, the Southway Fence Company. Second free throw by Jones, no, but Pedrick got the rebound, so the Vikings will keep it alive. Collins has it. 15 seconds left to go. Hoover on top, 61-46. Collins with the reverse with the left hand and scores. John Collins with 6. Couple of seconds left to go in this one. Caden Copeland shoots a long 3, glass rim, no, and that's the end of the ball game. Your final score here tonight at North Canton, the Vikings 63 and the Blue Streaks 46. Hoover goes to 11-4 on the year. The Blue Streaks will drop to 5-11. Stick around. The postgame show is coming up next right here on Q92.
Northeast Ohio loves high school sports, and Sarshone Auto Group takes pride in supporting our local high school teams. Sarshone Auto Group serves our community with the best selection and the best service on America's best vehicles. From Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and more. Come to Sarshone Auto Group, an official partner of the Cleveland Browns and the place where Northeast Ohio comes to drive. Visit sarshone.com.
When pizza's on your mind, Bell Stores is ready with hot, fresh Hunt Brothers pizza. Grab a hunk of pizza, perfect for sharing or saving. Top it off with a 20-ounce Coca-Cola. Bell Buddy Rewards members can earn 10 cents off per gallon when you buy the combo. Big flavor, big value. Your hot food headquarters. Bell Stores, Ohio-owned and keeping the family on full. Available at select Bell Stores locations. See store for details.
Peace of mind. It's one of the most important benefits that we can offer at Friends and Family Credit Union. Welcome to Family Secure Checking. It offers unrivaled security to protect your everyday finances and purchases, as well as comprehensive identity theft protection and reimbursement coverage, credit file monitoring, benefits for travel, shopping rewards, and cell phone protection that includes repair or replacement for up to 4 phones on your cell phone plan. It's time to bring a friend into the family.
Sarta need more opportunities for a strong community, new customers for small businesses, healthcare patients to their appointments, new Stark County businesses, students and faculty to classes, and seniors to their activities. Sarta community partners count on us for so much. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes, and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles. Sarta serves the community, and the community supports Sarta. Where to? SartaMe.com.
You're listening to high school basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
Welcome back to North Canton on this Friday night. Sam Berkman, Lee Foster courtside here on Q92. All Hoover Vikings tonight as they get it done. Really were never in any danger. They led by 3 after 1, 5 after the break, and 15 after 3, and it was kind of Katie bar the door at that point. So they go on to win. They are now 12-4. The Blue Streaks drop to 5-11. We still have our AWP safety scoreboard to take a look at. And, of course, we'll hand out our player of the game presented by Howard Hanna real estate agent Nathan McFarland. Tonight's game on Q92 brought to you by Sarta, by the Sarshone Automotive Group, Friends and Family Credit Union, Southway Fence Company, Ample Storage, GMC Heating and Cooling, by Bell Stores, Ameriprise Financial, and our financial expert, Nathan Blair. By Luca and Basil Downtown, 2 of downtown Canton's premier restaurants. Perspective Designs, the official graphic designer for courtside with Sammy B and Lee. And, of course, a big shout-out to Morris Brothers Scrap Metal in downtown Canton. Leroy working on those final numbers. We'll come back and get them to you after we take our time out on Q92.
Missed the big game? Don't worry, Q92 has you covered. Check out our SoundCloud page where you can relive every exciting moment. From high school football, basketball, baseball, and softball to Mount Union football and basketball, we've got it all. That's every broadcast from this season, and even classics going all the way back to 2016. Follow Q92 Radio on SoundCloud and never miss a play, a call, or the thrill of the game. Q92 Radio on SoundCloud, your home for every game, every season.
Hey, sports fans, want the latest local sports news, game photos, coach and player interviews, and live play-by-play coverage? Then follow Q92 Sports on social media now. We're on Facebook, Instagram, X, Threads, YouTube, and SoundCloud. Like, follow, and subscribe today. Catch the highlights, relive the moments, and stay connected to your hometown teams. Q92 Sports, your home for everything local sports. Real teams, real action, real coverage. Follow Q92 Sports on social media. You're listening to high school basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
Good save right there. Welcome back.
Yes,
Q92 and Q92radiosports.com. We're good to go here at North Canton. Vikings a big winner over Lake. Lee Foster's got our final stats on this Hoover win. We'll check the scores and our player of the game. Uncle Leroy, what do you got?
Yes, sir. After one, Hoover led 13-10. They were up 27-22 at the break. They led 47-32, pushed it out the big third quarter after 3, and they hold on to win 63-46. For Lake, they dropped to 5-11 on the season, 1-8 inside the Federal League. They were 18 of 43 from the field for 41%, 3 of 3 from the foul line, perfect there, and 7 of 24 from deep for 29%. Individually in the ball game, they placed 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the score column, 1 in double figures. They were led by the freshman, Taden Koblenz. He finishes with a team-high 12 points. Mr. Salswimmer with 7. Lucas Strayer hit 2 threes for 6. Logan Miller with 5. Fred Monsky with 2. Nick Geyer played a nice game off the bench. He had 9 points. Cohen Koblenz came off the bench, hit a 3. He finishes with 5. For Hoover, Coach Bluey, his club improves to 12-4, 7-2 inside the Federal League. They were 25 of 55 from the floor for 45%, just 1 of 3 from the foul line, 33%, and 10 of 25 from deep for 40%. They placed, 4-7 in the score column today, 2 in double figures. They were led by their junior, Hunter Hirschberger, game high, 22 points. He knocked down 3 triples. Brady McCann, also a senior, he made 5 threes en route to 17 points. Connor Newell, 2 triples. He had 6. Dre Martin with 2. John Collins with 6. Caden O'Lear with 6. And Drew Taylor rounds out the scoring for the Vikings with 4 points.
All done? All right. 63-46 the final score. Hoover wins it by 17.
Yes, sir.
Do we have anything cooking on the AWP safety scoreboard? I would understand if we didn't, because
it's only 8-12.
We started early and we ended very early here tonight.
Let's see here.
I only saw like 1 score, 2. Perry Green was at half, and Jackson Glen Oak were after 3, and that's it.
Right. Let me look here and see if there's anything else out there. Let's look here. Jackson 47, Glen Oak 40 after 3. Up 7.
Tighten it up
pretty
a little
close. That's the only other score I see. But, well, I would say just check Twitter by about 9:30, and we will get that going for you.
All right. Sounds good. All right. That is we got to hand out our player of the game. Did we end up settling on 32 or 20 tonight? As far as the number of jersey.
I thought 32 was
32
was the key for sure. Was the key for sure.
All right.
Go ahead, buddy.
All right. Hunter Hirschberger is our player of the game, brought to you by Nathan McFarland, our outstanding real estate agent with Howard Hanna. Hunter had 22 points tonight, had a couple of slam dunks. Really played well. Congratulations to Hunter. He is our player of the game. All right, that's going to wrap it up here from North Canton.
Yes, sir.
For my partner, Lee Foster. For Ryan Rainsberg back at the studio. And most of all, thanks for listening, everybody. Sam Berkman saying so long and good night from North Canton. Vikings win it 63-46. You've been listening to the Sarta High School Basketball Game of the Week, presented by the Sarta Automotive Group on Q92. So long, everybody.